Alright guys, so our homework review for 5-1 and 5-2 is right here. For numbers 2 and 4, you were supposed to come up with two equivalent ratios. To do that, you can either multiply your numerator and denominator by the same number or divide your numerator and denominator by the same number. So here I'm going to choose to divide by 2, and I would get 1/4. And then I'm also going to choose to multiply by 2. So if I multiply 2 times 2, I get 4. 8 times 2, I get 16. So all three of those are, in fact, equivalent ratios. Over here, I'm first going to divide by 3. So I would get 20 to 18. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide this by 2 and get 10 to 9. So those are all three equivalent ratios. You may have come up with different ones that are equivalent. As long as you're either multiplying or dividing by the same number on the top and on the bottom of your ratio, you're fine. Numbers 6 and 8, you're supposed to decide if these are proportional or not. What I like to do is look for, either in your numerator or your denominator, look for the relationship. So here I can say, well, between 8 and 2, I would be dividing by 4. If I divide this by 4, am I going to get 11? No. So these ones are not proportional. Over here, I'm going to think about reducing here, I think, because I don't see anything I could easily multiply or divide these by to get to these. So if I think about reducing here, if I divide these by 5, I would get 7 to 4. What am I going to divide this by to get to 4? So that's what I'm thinking about. Um, let's see. 7. I'm going to divide by 7. So if I divide this by 7, I'm going to get 4. If I divide this by 7, I'm going to get 7. Hey, check that out. 7 to 4, 7 to 4. So these are proportional. We're good to go there. Number 10 is talking about movie tickets, and they're trying to decide if this table that they gave you is proportional or not. So they're telling you that for one movie ticket it costs $9.25, 2 costs $18.50, 3 costs $27.75. These are proportional because this is consistently going up by $9.25 each time. The next thing that they ask you is, well, if that's true, if those are proportional, how much are 6 movie tickets going to cost? So I can do a couple things. I could multiply this times 6. So I can multiply 9.25 times 6. If I'm buying 6 tickets and I know 3 cost this, I could actually just take 27.75 and either multiply it by 2 or add it to itself. And I'm going to get $55.50. So that'd be the second answer. The first is they are proportional, and then the second is that 6 movie tickets would cost $55.50. Moving on to the problems I asked you to do on page 228, which were 5 to 9 odd. Number 5, and these are about unit rates. So number 5 says that Kenji earns $32 in 4 hours. And notice I'm labeling these. You definitely want to label the heck out of unit rate or ratio problems. It really helps you to make sure you're lining things up right if you're adding the labels. So if Kenji was making $32 in 4 hours, they want to know, well, how much does Kenji make in 1 hour? So we're dividing by whatever our denominator is, in this case 4 hours. So we divide here and we figure out that Kenji makes $8 an hour. So $8 in 1 hour is the unit rate. Number 7, let's see. The trip of 1,966 miles took 10 days, which is 240 hours. And they want to know what was the average speed to the nearest tenth of a mile per hour. So if we're going miles per hour, that means we're going to divide by 240 here. And that's going to give us miles per 1 hour. They asked us to round that to the nearest tenth, so you would get 8 2/10 miles per hour. And the last problem, number 9, says that a 16-ounce package of brown rice costs 79 cents. 32-ounce package of brown rice costs $3.49. Seems too high. Which one is the better buy? So in order to figure this one out, we could think about, are these equivalent or not? So 16 ounces, you can figure out how much does one ounce cost, or because these are multiples, so if I multiply 16 times 2, I get 32. If I multiply 79 cents times 2, I get $1.58. Way the heck less than $3.49. So by far, this is the better buy. Remember I said sometimes if you buy 2 of the smaller package, it's better than buying the bigger package? Here's a great example of that. If I buy 2 of these 16-ounce packages, I'm going to pay $1.58. Where if I bought the same amount of rice in one big container, 32-ounce container, it would cost $3.49. That's a ripoff, people. It's more than twice as much money to buy the 32-ounce one as it would be to buy 2 of the 16 ounce. So be careful when you're shopping. Remember these unit rates that we learned today and use that for your benefit to save some money. I will see you guys soon with another lesson, which will be 5-4. See you then.